Did I get the Secret Lair Fallout Edition? Yes. Yes, I did. I did. I definitely did. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited that I get to add these to my Fallout decks. I've really maintained my Fallout decks for a while because I love the series. I love what they did. It's very much like Avatar: Last Airbender for me, where they really nailed the mechanics and just was able to tell the story through cards, and I love that. But I'm here to talk about which commander to build. So I want your guys' help. There's three commanders, all with singular colors, monocolor, which I think is really exciting. I love monocolor decks. They're kind of harder to build, but they really bring you into that color. So this one, 4 and a white, 3/5, legendary creature. Golden rule. Whenever a token enters, you may have target player other than its controller create a token that's a copy of it. When you do, draw a card if it's an opponent that created a token this way. So you could trigger this when somebody else makes a token, and then you would be creating a copy of it, and then you wouldn't draw the card, but you would get that copy. Now, more likely, a token's entering on your side, you may have a target player, opponent, right? Create a token that's a copy of it. You can't choose yourself, right? If you're doing the creation, you're the controller, you're not going to get this. So it would be one of your opponents. And if it is an opponent, you draw a card. Draw a card on a white, even though if this is only one turn, it's cool. I would really love help in knowing how you would build this in the sense of triggering this each turn, as well as triggering it to create have uh, opponents create copies. So when you draw the card, you create a copy. Like I get getting them to create it when you make tokens, but I want to see some like cool, interesting things here. If you could give me some ideas. The Ghoul Gunslinger. God, just the acting this guy can do is awesome. I forget his name as an actor, but man, he's in like the Hateful Eight. Like he's just great. So what is this? 1/2 black. Pretty low cost for a commander. First strike, love that. 2/3. And he is a zombie mutant rogue. Whenever this ghoul, the gunslinger, or another non-token zombie or mutant you control dies, target player gets 2 rad counters. If that player is you, create a treasure token. So milling, you could do a lot of milling here, a lot of graveyard recursion. I'm sensing it's going to be full of zombies and mutants, which I absolutely love. Now I could just put this in my Mothman deck because it's just great, right? But I kind of want to maybe build something around this. So how would you do this? Obviously, you got the mill mechanic. You're getting the rad counter, so you're going to be taking life. You're going to be milling. You're going to be creating treasure tokens, which is pretty nice. It's a lot of mana. Card draw is pretty easy as long as you're willing to spend the life in black. So I don't know. How would you? What would be your method for winning with this one? I love just pure black decks. I mean, it's awesome. You know what I mean. And then let's check out the next one. This one might be the one that I'm really not lost. I know there's so many smarter people out there than me when it comes to Magic and how to build something like this, but I'd love input, really. Maximus, Knight Apparent, 3 and a red. Trample, 4/4. Human Knight. Whenever Maximus enters, or when Maximus enters, you may search your library for an equipment card with mana value 2, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. 1, pay 1, sacrifice an artifact, you get 2 energy. Now, I know some people don't like energy decks. I think that they've gotten a bad name. I think energy is kind of could be a cool mechanic. I think that there's just not enough cards, so all the decks are kind of like very blah. You just know what you're gonna get. But this one, I think that there's something cool with the mono red here. I've played against a deck, Rose the Cutthroat, I think Raider or something like that. My friend built it. It's a machine at exiling cards and moving forward. So I think something could be really cool here with this sacrificing the equipment. Obviously, you could make copies of them, right? Red's good at making copies. You could keep doing that, sacking that, searching for equipment, putting that onto the field. That's one way to do it. Also just I think that there's a way that through the exiling, there could be ways in which you could be building up mana and getting cards out to be playing. So would love to know how you guys would build this deck. What would be the win con? He's always got trample, so maybe building him up with some of these really small artifacts. I think that's the idea, right? It's like he can get all these artifacts and then you can do other things if you want to sack them to get energy and maybe do a big spell with that's an energy spell. So yeah, I'm here. I wanna know this. I'm so excited to get this. I would love for you guys just to help me build.